Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Josh. I'm from Kane Productions, and today I'm going to be telling you guys once again another life story. This one has to do about the place I used to work at. It was a construction company, but before I get into that, there's a couple things I'd like to say. First of all, is I'd love to hear your guys' crazy stories from work in the comment section below. So you ever have something crazy or extremely rude customer or something at work, just like tell us the situation in the comment section below, and we'll have a little chat. And on top of that, I'd like to also add on the fact that I have recently, actually, I started up blogging the other day, and I plan on doing some personal stuff to photography to Kane Productions news and kind of updates on there too. So if you guys like to, I'd appreciate it. Go over and check that out. The link will be in the description. So let's start the story. So a bit of a backdrop is I worked for a construction company for 3 years, and that construction company dealt with building commercial and residential stuff. Right? None of the industrial stuff. We were just all commercial and residential. So me and my buddy Jordan, we were both laborers. As I said, we worked there for 3 years, and we were working at this one site in an area called Paradise, and it was a pretty regular day. It was actually a nice day that I think about it. It was a chilly morning, but it turned into a really nice day after. But this was in the middle of the winter last year. So basically, what happened was we were working, and when we got there, we had the option to go for coffee and breakfast, but we said, we just pull through the morning, get as much work as we could get done at the house, because laborers have to clean up all the bullshit that's on the outside and the inside. We have to throw it in the trash and shit, and in the dumpster. I'm sorry, and that was a mini dumpster that hooked onto the back of a truck. So that was our job, and it was a chilly morning. It was a really chilly morning, but like I said, it ended up warming up a bit, so it wasn't that bad by the end of the day. But we powered through the day, picking up stuff on the outside, which is basically anything from, trash to pieces of 2x4 and 2x6 and all different kinds of measurements of wood. I don't even know half of them. But we did that till about 10:30, and then we said, okay, let's go get coffee and breakfast and, take our 15, 20 minutes and do that. So we hopped in my car. I drove down, and I drove Tim's, and there wasn't that big of a lineup, so we got through pretty quick. We just had coffee and wraps, obviously. Not enough time to get a big feed, obviously. Just time to get down the road and get back up into the work zone. So when we got back to the work zone, we seen there was a truck there. We were like, oh, what the hell? We didn't expect anyone to show up. And so I was like, okay, hey, dude, can you call the boss and see, is there anyone supposed to be here? Because from what we could see, there was a truck parked there. We didn't know if the guy was on the truck or if the guy was in the place or whatever was going on. But we just kind of thought it was the boss because we didn't expect it. So after, 5 minutes of waiting around, we decided to drive around and, finish eating and finish our coffees and stuff before we go into work. Because, obviously you don't want to be eating in front of your company owners, because that's kind of, I don't know, it's just in construction it's kind of frowned upon, and I'm not sure why, but like the boss is supposed to be, you're supposed to only work your ass off around the boss. I think that's pretty general though everywhere. So we went 5 minutes around the block, and we finished eating and we finished our coffees, and then we got back, and then we've seen that this guy was still, there was still a truck parked there, and we were like, okay, well, it's time to call somebody, right? See what's going on. So then we see a guy come around the corner, and we notice that he's picking up all the wood that we were supposed to be throwing out into the trash. He was taking it all and he was putting it in the back of his truck. And we were like, what? We were like, this guy is robbing the place. We were like, holy shit. And then the guy seen us. And he seen the fact that I took a picture of his truck, or I was getting my phone out, to take a picture of his truck, and he hopped into his truck after throwing the wood in the back, and he just tore off. And so we explained the situation to our superior, and everything was good on our end. But we got out of the car, and we went to inspect the area, see what was taken, and we found out that the guy, fortunately, he never got into the place because we sealed it up. But he ended up picking about 1/4 of the trash that was outside that we were, like I said, we were throwing out because the wood was not usable wood for anything, any projects in our realm. So it was going to the trash. So this guy picked up about 1/4 of it all and took it off in his truck. He took mainly the wood, but you know what I mean. He took 1/4 of the stuff, and we were like, "Holy shit! That guy robbing us literally made our day easier." I mean, because the stuff was going in the trash anyways. Like I said, there was really no harm done, but I don't know. It was just a really strange story. You don't expect somebody robbing you to actually unintentionally help you out, if you know what I mean. But anyways, guys, I just thought that was an interesting story, one of those life stories I might as well tell you guys because, it's not every day that a robber helps you out, inadvertently. So if you like this video, if you'd like to have more life stories, go ahead and hit the like button. I like it a lot. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below and subscribe for more. I'd appreciate it if you guys could share this video with people who you believe would also find this half amusing. So, yeah, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.